Hi guys, this is Kristian from Wingsurfer.nl. Here I have a KT wing, the Wing Air Direct Drive. It's the latest model from KT. It's their second wing, and what changed from the previous model is of course they have carbon handles now. The soft handles are gone. It changed materials, especially the leading edge and the strut are from a different material. Feels quite durable, I have to say. Also, they added extra seams to all the connection points, and it's just the overall feeling, it's much more rigid. But I have to say, although I'm comparing this 5.0 to a 4.0 I tested from the previous model, it does feel more heavy than the other model. But on the water, if it's windy, you won't notice it. But as always, when the wind is light, you will notice the weight. So let's find out during this review what I think of this wing, and let's get into it. Where this wing excels, the handling and the transitioning of the wing. Using this wing is very easy on the waves. Like when I'm riding a wave, I just use it flagged out. At the end of the wave, I just grab it, tag it, go out again, tag it, and ride another wave, on and on and on. It's very effortless on this wing. The wing is called direct drive, but it could also have been direct control. Control on this wing overall is very good, and when having the wing flagged out behind you, the balance is very well. Also, you might have noticed the color. It's very bright, fluor colored orange. I like it a lot because people will notice you on the water. If it's not your color, that might be a problem with KT. It's the only color they have for this year. But if you want to stand out on the water, this is the color you want. The low end to high end range of this wing. Well, actually the first thing I noticed on this wing, it has a really good low end. On my sinker board, I'm 85 kilos. With a 56 liter board, for me it's really easy to pump myself up on speed and onto the foil with this wing in low winds. When the wind picks up, it feels controllable, but when the wind gets stronger, I do have to say I really have to work my muscles quite a bit. The wing does become a bit heavier. Also, the handles on this wing are really wide. I noticed I grab the wing quite wide, and when the wind picks up, the angle of my wrist, I don't know if you can see it, it's not straight onto my arm anymore. So I feel my wrist a little bit when it's getting windy. But also I have to say, with this wing, because it's got a great low end, it's compared to other models, you can go down in size earlier. So the range of this wing is good, but when the wind really picks up, I would suggest grab a smaller wing. Direct drive. So with the different materials, the added carbon handles, the whole structure of the wing feels more stiff. You especially notice that when you want to get onto the foil, you will feel the directness of this wing. Where this wing really excels, it's actually that it's a really good all-round wing. So it's not a wing that's particularly fast, like the speed is alright. It won't jump as easily as some other wings, but overall it's good. Also, if you just want to cruise around, do tags, learn jibes, wave rides, everything that most people do, this wing is, well, as I said, it excels really well in all conditions. So it's just an easy wing to use. The details of this wing, first thing I want to show you is the handle on the front. It's a soft handle, but it's quite stiff. It works very well. Also the patch behind it, I actually noticed it right out because the wind's a bit gusty behind the dunes here, so the wing moves in all directions. Protects the knuckles quite well, positioned well. As mentioned before, the materials, they changed them. Every corner of the wing has an extra reinforcement patch to it. The leash, it's just a good leash. The one thing I really like about it, it comes with a swivel, so it won't get tangled around, especially when you're doing tags and all. When you have a look at the back, it comes with a beer opener, very important of course. Overall the back is quite large, but you'll need the space. So when you unpack your new KT wing, have a close look at how they packed it, because it can be quite a mission to get it back in. That's always because of the hard handles. They just take a lot of space, and the hard handles on this wing are quite long. So that's nice when you're using it, but for packing it, it's a little bit more difficult. It's got air vents and it has a single strap to put around your, put on your back. I like double straps a bit more, but that's a personal preference. And you can attach your pump to the bag. Conclusion: this is a perfect all-round wing. This wing will work in various conditions and probably on most days. So it's a general wing that will work for anyone. If you're looking for a wing that excels in like speed or freestyle, you should have a look at a different wing. But if you're on the water or off the water and you want to have a smell on your face every time again, give this one a try. Also, it's quite bright, so if you're one of those guys that really, stares down his wing the whole time, you really need to put on your sunglasses, because it's bright. Thank you for watching this review. If you have any questions or feel like posting your own experience about this wing, feel free to post them below this video, and see you on the next one.